being enveloped in the purest of divine light. This beautiful light wrapping around your being, bringing to you uniquely all that blesses you. This beautiful frequency of love, of truth, of infinite potential and beingness comes to connect to this same pure vibration and frequency within your being now. Everything that flows to you, bringing you this sense of comfort, of belonging, of acceptance, of being safe and secure. All of this exists within you already. And this purity, this pure spark of divine light sometimes becomes dimmed, sometimes becomes a bit hidden in all of the layers, and all of the layers, and all of the layers of identity, of expectation, of perception we adopt, we embrace, we cling to. So I'd like you to just imagine that this pure light is wrapping around you now and allowing all that is perhaps impure or imbalanced, perhaps unneeded and unserving. It's just melting all of that away. Just melting it, because we don't need it in this space. It has no purpose here and now. So this pure light, this divine source of healing light, as it wraps around you, it becomes more and more a part of your being, melting, transmuting all that is unserving, so that the pure light within your truth, within your essence, has the space to now expand, to grow, to express itself freely. This is a homecoming for your pristine self, that light within that is so ecstatic to be in this pure frequency where there is no doubt, there is no concern, there is no loss, there is no lack. There is only the blissful joy of being alive, being present, being conscious, being you. And you start to see this light that had begun to approach and envelop you, that had begun to flow to you from an outer source. You see that light now becoming so entwined, so merged and woven into that same frequency that had been within you all this time. You start to see that you're becoming one again with the infinite from universal source and the infinite within yourself. The belief that you are separate is illusion. It is false. The belief that you are alone and you must find your way through is false. It is a limited belief. It was adopted at some particular point of purpose. But now your soul yearns to remember. Your soul yearns to come into union once again with all that you are. All that is possible, all that is truth. all that is love, all that is healing light. So as you begin to feel what it feels like to be expanded in this higher truth, hold the simple thought, the simple awareness of I am within your being, and recognizing that this infinite light is you. Hold on to that thought, embracing the I am, and letting that I am take shape for you as you are guided. Just be present with this light, with this energy, with this love. Today is about remembering that you are so much more than you imagine yourself to be. So in this moment, can you recognize that this spirit, this light, this source of infinite creative energy is yours? It's you. It's yours to dance with, to create with, to explore with, to just be with. This is yours. Yours to use as you choose, as you desire, as you will. Now, to expand our consciousness still, our awareness still, we'd like you to sense within the earth plane, within the beautiful mother source that is Gaia. If you scan through her beautiful essence of being, can you connect to that same frequency of light that you are currently aligned with within yourself? Can you now connect to that same frequency of light flowing freely within Gaia, within this beautiful source of manifest being upon the earth plane? You may see this frequency floating through like a spark of light, never truly standing still, but alive in all truth. You may see it flowing and being at home in this crystal cavern where great wisdom is held, where great healing takes place. You may see this light in different points upon the globe. The important part is that you recognize that all that you've claimed to be the essence of you, purely and truly, you may find within the Earth Mother herself your home here. This is what we wish for you to remember. You are a home here. There's already a part of you that is an intricate aspect of the earth plane in totality. You are part of the whole. You are part of the structure. You are part of the dynamic and the paradigm. You have such an important role here upon the earth plane. And by remembering that this, which is you, is infinite in potential and source, you can begin directing it. You can begin to shape it, this pure, primal, neutral energy that is light, fire, spirit, source. That which is within your own being and that which is in the earth plane as well. When your heart is pure, you can connect to all aspects of you. We want to remind you that you belong here. So often we seek to rise to higher consciousness, to leave behind the struggle. But we're awakening within you today the remembrance that there is great divinity here upon the earth plane, and it is your privileged right and opportunity to connect to that, to awaken that, to utilize it, to work with it and co-create with it in the greatest ways that you are able to. Just think about the possibilities. When you remember that you're greater than you perceive and you're here upon the earth plane with great purpose. And dear ones, do you know what comes next? We ask you now that you're able to resonate with the infinite aspects of yourself in different places, in different dynamics, in different dimensions of being. We're asking you to expand your consciousness now, to rise into whatever you perceive the cosmos to be, and to recognize, are you able to find, to connect to this same frequency in higher planes of consciousness, in alternate realms of being, in dimensions upon dimensions upon dimensions of being? If there is a part of you that just knows what is pure and true for you, you can cultivate the ability to look through infinite time and space to connect to that which resonates, to that which is your own spirit, to that which carries the same signature that is you. This right now is so important because as you imagine your energy floating outward through boundless time and space, as you start to resonate with a spark, with a speck, with a point of light that you can tell is you, you start to recognize that your home, what makes you you, can be found in countless points of time and space. It's so important to be at home with what is you, because if you know yourself and what it is that you are comfortable with, what it is that you align with, then you will be able to expand your sense of self easily. You'll know what it is that you can trust, what it is that you can step into confidently, because it's just a greater aspect of you. This is what we bring to you today. The remembrance that your perception of limitation, of just being small, and whatever your concept of small may be, all of this is just one level of understanding. Parts of you, aspects of you, your light, your voice, your spirit, are intricately woven into all time and space. So when we ask you to look beyond that which you've known, we ask you to connect to higher aspects and understandings of yourself. When this prayer is held confidently, all that you attract, all that you welcome in, is to benefit and support you. It all inspires, it all heals, it all reminds you of the greater journey you are now upon. We ask you, dear ones, for this moment to move beyond what feels rational and sense the energy, the light, the truth, the soul recognition that is awakening within you now. Allow your soul to just connect easily, gently, as if your single breath is united with the breath of all parts of you. Easily, gently coming together, uniting with all aspects of your being, needing not to comprehend and understand, but just giving your soul a moment to sense what it feels like to be that at home in the infinite, in the wondrous, in the miraculous, in all that is you. Accept, allow, receive. All that is love, all that is truth, all that is joy and admiration for your being. Love yourselves today, for each of you are the gateway to that which exists in